Welcome back to our podcast. I'm Nikki.
And I'm Alex, and this is Shirley's with the Girlies. We have to address the elephant, though.
Okay. We're not sponsored by Sephora.
No, we're not sponsored.
I wish. Sephora, please reach out.
We're happy to have your sponsors. Any of these products, really. Monday, we talked about how the Sephora sale was happening, and so we thought it would be fun to...
Well, people reached out and asked, what did you get from the Sephora sale? Like, I want to see.
You're right, it wasn't even our idea.
No, it wasn't our idea. People are actually curious, so we love all the input.
I've never had a bag this big.
No, I love it. Look at it.
My bag has always been literally so small.
Yeah.
Like the size of my phone.
You got way more than me.
Yeah.
But you picked up all my stuff as well, so.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to start out and show what you got?
Yeah. We both got the Makeup by Mario brush. This is the F1 cosmetic brush. So this is for... it says blush and contour. I won't use it for contour. I'll probably use it for like concealer. Mm-hmm. I've heard a lot of good things with this brush. Some people use it. So I'm super excited. And I love a dual-ended brush because it's just...
Yeah. It's two for the price of one, really.
Seriously, most of the time. And it's just so nice. Like, I love my Patrick Ta dual-ended brush for contour. It's so nice. I use that one every day. It's such a staple. So I'm excited to try out a new brand of a brush. Mm-hmm. And this one wasn't too expensive. Because I do like the Hourglass ones, but those are insanely expensive.
Yeah,
I only have
was like $30.
I feel like it was 28. Like, it was still
Something
in the 20s.
Like yeah.
With 20% off. So this was definitely a must. I'm excited about that.
So she showed me that one, so I was like, I'll get that too.
Yeah. And then another thing that we both have the same is the Say Star Glow. I had the darker one, so it looked more like I had the dark drops. It's kind of like
the bronzing drops.
Like a bronzing drop. But if you guys know Melody Miles is her name, she uses this every single day, and her makeup videos are so aesthetic, and I love it. And she just looks so glowy and pretty. This is perfect, like, year-round. It will look good with your tinted moisturizer, and yeah, I'm excited to use this. I haven't tried it, but I've tried the bronzing ones, which I did love.
I have it on today.
Yeah, you look so good, so glowy.
Thank you. I feel good.
So, yeah, again, this is the Say Glowy Super Gel, and in the color Star Glow. Another one that we have the same is the House Labs by Lady Gaga. This is the Power Sculpt Velvet Bronzer. I have the shade Light Medium. You have a different shade.
Just medium.
Just medium. Mm-hmm. I kind of want it to go a little lighter, because sometimes I try out darker bronzers and I just feel like it's too dark for me. Like, I kind of want to go... I do like a simple makeup. I like makeup, no makeup look. So I feel like this will look really good.
Yeah.
I haven't tried it. I don't really know too many people that have this one. But House Labs, I really do love their products. Mm-hmm. Their foundation was really good.
I was going to go with a Makeup by Mario, like the drops for bronzer. And then... I saw when I was collecting all of your stuff, I tried that out on my hand, and I really like the formula on it. Yeah. Because have you even tested it?
No.
Yeah, I tried it on my hand, and I just felt like it felt so smooth. Mm-hmm. And sometimes I feel like they can just look so patchy when you do just like a swipe. And it looked so nice and felt creamy, too.
The colors looked really good, too. Because a lot of colors are too dark, too orangey looking, too warm. Yeah. So I feel like these were just perfect, like, in-between colors that aren't too harsh. So
I'm excited to try it.
My next is, everyone's probably going to know this, the Hourglass Hydrating Skin Tint. I have seen this everywhere. Every single person uses this. Mm-hmm. And I have a tinted sunscreen right now. It's the Elastin brand. I love it. I've had it probably for over a year, and I use it like every single day. I get so many compliments when I use it. People are like, what is on your skin? It looks so good. It's thicker, so it covers a lot, and I love it. I will be repurchasing, especially for, the summertime. But this one's going to be super nice for more of, like, coverage and more of a makeup look.
I feel like that one is very thin, though.
Yeah, but it's perfect for me. Like, I do like, for me personally, I do like a thin skin tint. Like, I use that as a foundation and then just put concealer. Mm-hmm. I'm excited to use this one. I have the shade 3. I have 2 more things. This one's a staple, the NARS Creamy Concealer. in the shade
Vanilla.
Light to Vanilla. This one's a classic. It doesn't break you out, which is super nice. It covers, doesn't feel like creasy or sticky.
Not creasy, yeah.
You use this one, too.
This has been my go-to for years. I love it, and then I recommend it to anyone who needs a concealer.
Yeah. No, I'm excited. This is just a refill. The last thing that I got, as I'm really excited about this. I've seen lots of people use this as well. It's the Refi Brow Sculpt. This is really funny because I did open it because I wanted to make sure it was the right one. So if you are like me and you're getting this for the first time and you're disappointed that it doesn't come with a brush to help sculpt your eyebrows, so I just twisted it open and I looked, I'm like, okay, this is just the normal, it just looks normal. Like, what the heck? Does it come with a brush? Like, I'm confused.
I felt so bad. I was like, did I not look hard enough to get you the correct one? What happened?
Yeah, I'm like, so of course I look up, where's the brush? Like, do you have to buy the brush separately? Nope.
It's in the cap.
It's in the cap. Just pull it instead of a twist. So that made me excited. I'm like, oh, wait. It was pretty satisfying when I found that out. So I'm excited to use this. So many people use it, so you can't go wrong. And that's all that I got.
I went nuts. I have not purchased new makeup in so long, and everything's like cracked and broken, and I was overdue. And I had gift cards, okay? I had like over $200 in gift cards to Sephora. So I got the Ilia Skin Milk. I feel like everyone's been using this.
I haven't tried that. I have the Rhode one. Hailey Bieber one, and I love it. I'm obsessed.
I see people using this in the Rhode one, and they don't have Rhode at
sadly,
Sephora.
Not.
I know that I love Ilia, so I wanted to give that one a try. Oh, the Tarte tubing mascara.
Yeah.
I love the tubes.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I had a sample of the Hourglass tubing mascara, and taking that off of my eyes for the first time was a trip because I didn't know that it was tubing.
Like, what is happening?
It's like it's all coming off in these little clumps, these long clumps, and it came off so easily. It doesn't run under my eyes. My entire life, I've always had mascara under my eyes. These tubing ones are the only ones that I've ever tried that don't run down my eyes at all.
I definitely want to get... I've been into brown mascara. I have brown mascara on right now, and you won't be able to tell. Even I look so close, and I'm like, it still looks like black.
I thought it was black.
Seriously. So that's really annoying. So I definitely want to try out the brown one and see if it's a lighter shade. I need to definitely find like a light shade brown for a mascara.
Yeah. No, they have a really good brown shade. I'd definitely give that a try. The Dior Backstage Glow Face Palette. I just love the glowy look. And I saw a lot of people when I was looking up wedding makeup for myself. So many makeup artists that do weddings use that. And so I've been wanting to get it.
So these two are... This is a blush too.
Yeah.
The brown. It's so pretty.
It's so pretty.
Yeah, you can use this for so many different things, for sure.
And then the long-lasting Urban Decay makeup spray. It's just a classic. Everyone loves it.
Yeah, it's so nice.
I really haven't heard bad things about it.
And they just came out with that same exact formula, but they added like a hyaluronic acid to it, so that will help breakouts, and it just like keeps it clean.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine. There is a spray, this like antibacterial face spray that I want you to get. I've been using it. I love it. It's so nice. So
do you use it before?
No, you can use it any time of the day with makeup on. Like, people use it after the gym, Pilates, in the morning, before you go to bed, when you wake up, like literally any time of the day. I got Pete one too. I'm like, just literally spray this like all throughout the day because it just helps clean the bacteria off your face, and it's super light. It doesn't make you feel gross. Like, it's kind of like a spray like that.
Yeah. What else is kind of fun? Oh, I got the Kosas Hype blush. I'm trying to go for more like lighter pinks. I used to do more mauves, and so now I'm trying to be more bright pinky. I just think it's like more glowy, more cutesy. Yeah. Honestly, I'm just trying to look like a fairy.
Yeah. No, seriously, it looks super good, especially with your coloring too.
Yeah. I
do really like it.
And then my mom uses this. She showed it to me.
She's obsessed. It's like clockwork for her. Like, when she's running low, she'll get a new one.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
so consistent in her makeup bag.
She always has a backup. Mm-hmm. And so it's the Your Skin But Better CC Plus cream. Mm-hmm. I'm like foundation. I'm not a big foundation person. I really love to see my freckles poking through. Mm-hmm. And so this, to me, it's more coverage than the Hourglass one that you got.
Yeah.
But still not a foundation. And so I really like it, and I'm wearing it today.
Looks so good. Your makeup does look really amazing today.
Thank you. And then I'm finally hopping on the Rare Beauty blush trend. Mm-hmm. These have been big for years.
Yeah, I have tried it once, but I've never, like, owned it. I've just used someone else's. But, no, I think they look gorgeous. The colors are amazing. Mm-hmm. They've been so popular. But the thing is, too, I feel like with blush, I can have the same one for so long. Mm-hmm. Like, especially, like, I do put a lot on, but we both have the Fenty Beauty.
I think it's called the Moscow Mule color. And
yeah. That one's amazing. It's lasted me so... I've probably had that for 3 years.
Same.
And I love it. I think it's the prettiest pink. Mm-hmm. It's not overwhelming. I like the less sparkly side, and you like the more sparkly side, which is super funny.
We should trade.
I literally, when we're done with it. But it's crazy how long, like, blush lasts. It's so nice. So you can definitely invest in a blush that you know you're going to have for a long time.
Yeah, no, blush is great. I feel like that's pretty much it. Yeah, I think that's it, except for, like, I got some of the same things as you. So fun. I love getting new makeup.
I know, it's the best feeling ever, and we'll probably never have a haul this big ever again.
No. But I literally was walking out of the store, and I'm like, oh, it's so fun being a girl.
Yeah.
Guys will never
understand. Nope. They'll never understand the feeling of fresh makeup.
But we're always looking for sponsors, so if any of these brands, saw this.
You went to Disneyland yesterday. I need to hear all about it.
I did. We, as a family, do passes, like, every other year, and they expired in January. So, for me, I just haven't had my Disneyland, like, fill in a while, and I've been craving it. I have a hard time going the whole year without it. You craved it literally
the day after.
I know. I almost bought tickets. It's like, I need to go back. But it was so fun. My friends were staying there at the hotel, the Grand California, and they went Monday and Tuesday, and we joined them, Brandon and I, on Tuesday, and we went on Radiator Springs Racers 3 times. The wait got up to, I think I saw it the longest, was 140 minutes.
That's insane. It's a great ride.
It's the best.
That is the longest line you're going to wait in Disneyland and California Adventure. It and it goes by pretty slow, which is a bummer.
We just had the best time ever. We were there from 9
gosh,
a.m. to 10 p.m.
Fun.
It was a long day, but it was so fun. I mean, I think I walked over 20,000 steps.
Wow.
My feet are still killing me today. My friend who I went with, her name's Jaylyn. Hey, Jaylyn. That girl was in flip-flops.
I was going to ask about that. I saw the pictures. I'm like, wait. Those aren't, like, comfy flip-flops. Those are, like, Javianas.
Yes.
I can't even wear mine for, like, an hour. It hurts in between my toes. Did her feet not hurt?
Nope. She was chilling.
I don't understand.
She's walking 20. She got to 22,000 steps. And she's in her flip-flops. And
is she like, oh, I'm comfy?
She's comfy. She's comfy cozy. She's chilling.
That makes no sense to me. Like, sometimes I can wear, like, New Balances and my feet are killing me.
Oh, I was in New Balances and my feet are killing me. I'm having a hard time. I feel like I lost some of the padding on the ball of my feet. They hurt so bad.
Oh, my gosh.
But they're really cute. She wears... Have you seen the square toe Javianas?
Yeah, they have a ton at Free People right now. I was going to text you because I know you've been looking for them.
So much more chic than just the round toe.
Mm-hmm.
And Jaylyn discovered these, like, 3 years ago, and now they're popping off everywhere. Like, I've seen them on TikTok. Everyone's talking about them.
Yeah, people love them. They were a thing last year, too.
Were they?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Jay's been doing it for 3 years.
Yeah.
I'm like, she's way ahead of the curve.
I like the red, too. The red are super cute. Her outfit was...
Cute.
I loved her outfit. She looked so good.
She looks so good.
She was wearing, like, leopard print jeans and, like, a Mickey Mouse tee for people that are wondering.
And then Brandon had gotten me some Stony Clover's Mickey Mouse ears or Minnie Mouse ears.
They're so cute. I'm obsessed.
I saw when they were dropping them for Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
They're pink and red, and they were just the cutest things ever. So I sent them to Brandon, and I was like, these are so cute if you need any Valentine's Day ideas. And one thing about Brandon, if I send it to him, he's gonna get it.
Yeah.
And so he got them for me. I was like, I don't expect a big Valentine's Day gift.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even want anything expensive.
Yeah.
You know, just like maybe some flowers and like a cute little thing.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking probably $28 because that's how much they are at the park. $70 ears. That is crazy. They're so cute.
Insane.
They are so stinking cute.
But
and
Stony Clover is expensive.
I didn't know. I was just like, it's a headband.
I love Stony. Like, they do such a good job with all their branding and everything. It's just adorable.
Mm-hmm.
But they are a little pricey, which is kind of a bummer. But people buy it all the time. Some people love their stuff.
They have so much Disney stuff, and it's all so cute.
Mm-hmm. Because they're pink with a lot of red little
like red
minis.
polka dots. And
polka dots?
Yeah, they're polka dots. Oh. And then a red bow in the middle.
So cute.
I know. I love them.
And that was the first time you wore them since Valentine's Day.
Exactly. Because I don't have a pass, so I don't go regularly anymore. But I felt so cute, and I was just waiting all day for someone to come up to me and go, oh my gosh, where are those from? Mm-hmm. And to say, they're limited edition Stony Clover.
Did anyone come up to you?
No. Such a bummer.
Well, too, I feel like the people that go to Disneyland love, like, the seasonal ears.
Uh-huh.
Like, it's always seasonal ears, and, like, they're crazy. Like, they're not our type. We like the more cutesy vibes.
Yeah.
Like, we're never gonna get, like, you know, Halloween ears.
No, I don't.
Because they're expensive. Yeah, it's expensive.
I feel like the companies that make them that are off-brand end up being cuter than the ones that you can get at Disneyland.
Yeah, and people make some on Etsy that are so cute.
So cute. But again, I've seen Etsy ears, and those were like $28-$30.
Yeah.
They weren't that expensive, so I wasn't expecting him to spend $70 on a Valentine's Day gift for me.
No, but it was worth it. You love it.
I did. I felt so cute.
Yeah, that's good. I love that.
Today we wanted to talk about roommate horror stories. We have some that we're going to share because we have experienced that. Yeah. And some that we're just going to read from Reddit because it's so fun.
It's so fun.
It's so juicy. Like, obviously, it's traumatic and that sucks, but it creates really fun and interesting stories.
Yeah. Like, I love that everyone just writes in their stories on Reddit. It's so funny.
I know. I want to hear, like, what's going on.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're a stranger. Like, give me the juice.
No, it's so fun. Okay, do you want to start off with your story that you have, your personal one?
Yeah. So when I didn't go to college right out of high school. I ended up going later. But I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I knew that I wanted to move to Utah. So after high school, I found an apartment that was kind of like student housing, but it wasn't. It was off-campus housing. Mm-hmm. And just went with some random roommates that I'd never met because it was the only opening at the time. And I think I found the apartment in August and moved in like 2 weeks later. School it's associated with is BYU, which is very strict.
And it's a religious school, so it's very strict, and there's guidelines that you cannot break or you'll get kicked out of school.
Mm-hmm. But I wasn't going to school.
So, yeah, it was fine. But it
wasn't, because I have to abide by their
you won't
housing
get Exactly.
rules.
You won't get kicked out of school, but you will get kicked out of the apartment.
Yeah.
If people tell on you.
Exactly. And it's not like I was trying to do anything crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And so my first day, I was moving in, and I met my roommate, and I see the house situation, and I was like, oh my gosh, there's random crap everywhere. She brought in, like, her own furniture with DVDs. This is 2016. Mm-hmm. Who watches DVDs?
Yeah.
And so she had this bookshelf that's just in the living room filled with DVDs. Mind you, she hasn't lived there a long time. She just moved in, too. And that was in the common space. I was like, okay, whatever. We'll figure it out, the decor a little later.
Yeah.
But I moved by myself. I didn't have my parents come. And so I was just finding random boys and being like, hey, can you help me move in and carry up my stuff? And so I had these boys carrying up my stuff, and they're putting it in my room. And between the living area and the bedrooms, there's a door. And the door, apparently, boys cannot cross. And so my passive-aggressive roommate puts a sign on the door and says, no boys allowed past this point. They're literally helping me move.
Yeah.
It's not like I was making out with them in my room.
Yeah.
Which, come on, let's be chill. Like,
yeah, who cares?
We're all doing that.
Yeah.
So she was so scary, and I felt like I couldn't have, like, anyone over. It just became, like, she was very controlling. There would be notes left everywhere around my house. Like, don't use this. Don't touch this.
Yeah.
Just, she wouldn't talk to me about anything. And I didn't even see her. She was just, like, stayed in her room. I never saw her. And she'd just leave me notes everywhere. And then she was also, like, such a slob. She never ate in the dining room. She always ate in her room. And I would sometimes see the door open, and there would be dishes piled, like, 3 feet high. I kid you not.
That's disgusting.
That's just dirty in her room. And then she would eventually, like, bring them all out and, like, do all of her dishes.
Would she ever, like, go out? Like, or was she just constantly in her room?
She was always in her room. She never did anything. She went to work, went home. Went to work, went home. That was it. Like, you never saw her. And...
Was she older? Was she the one that was older?
I think she was older.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was older than me. I was 18. She may have been, like, 26. And so eventually her and I kind of had, like, a heart-to-heart, and she, like, shared some of the things that she'd been struggling with me, and then we just kind of connected, which was cool. It started out very rocky, and I only lived there for 3 months.
Very, very short period of time.
But we ended on a really good note, which was good. Nice. I don't think her habits, changed, and she's would probably still do that to anyone else. But yeah, that was kind of my roommate horror story.
No,
it didn't make it a fun place to live.
No. Especially if people are, like, on you, like, they're seeing your every move, and they're, like, writing notes, and they're not letting you just, like, be normal. Honestly.
Like, you're not my mom. This is my first time living without parents.
Exactly.
And you're trying to control my whole life.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to be stressed out. I want to be able to do what I want to do.
Exactly. And I wasn't, like, a bad roommate that left dishes in the sink, anything like that.
Yeah.
But she just did not like me from the beginning.
Yeah. My roommate, we moved in, and our first impression of her was just like, we're probably not going to get along. Like, you don't really seem like the type of person that likes to socialize and have people over. And so we were kind of bummed because I was living with 2 friends at the time. There was 5 of us.
That's a lot.
Yeah. And 2 of us, or 3 of us, were friends. And so we were like, well, we're probably going to have the people over. And she doesn't seem like she's gonna like that because she doesn't have lots of friends. She's like, doesn't go out. So we're like, oh, like, we're just gonna be super nice to her and just, like, try to become friends. But she just wasn't the type of person to, like, be social and, like, care to ask us questions, and it was hard. And she loved to cook. She was obsessed. But she didn't like doing dishes. So every morning she would leave, like, all her pans, like, on the stove. Even if she would do the dishes, she would lay out all of them on the full counter for them to dry. And I'm like, okay, put them in the dishwasher. We have a working dishwasher. Put them in the dishwasher. They clean and dry themselves. And then you just have to put them away. If you leave them in the dishwasher for a few days, okay, whatever. At least you don't see that. But having it all over the counter, and we don't have any counter space because all of your dishes are drying, like, days goes by.
They dry in, like, 20 minutes. Let's be real.
It's so annoying. And so there have been multiple times where, like, hey, like, we're having people over, can you please, like, put away your dishes? But I don't want to have to do that. Or sometimes, like, we would just put them away because we don't want to constantly text her. And when she's just leaving all her dishes, it's just gross. It was pretty frustrating. We would have, like, bachelor nights. So everyone would come over to our house for bachelor. And it probably started at, 7, 8. So it wasn't very late.
Yeah.
But people probably would stay later. And there was a curfew, but no one really followed that curfew. And obviously no boys behind that certain door, but we would. Like,
everyone does.
2 of my roommates had boyfriends. Like, it's fine, you know?
I would be in the courtyard in our apartment complex, and I could just see people in their rooms making out. And we would all just, like, sit and watch.
Same with ours. We were sitting right across from the other building, and you can see right into people's windows.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, okay, boy. Like, no one follows it, and the people that work in the lobby are girls our age, you know? So they're not following the rules either. But if you get tattled on, they're obviously going to say something. And so we were just having fun. Like, we wouldn't bother her. She was just in her room. She would go to bed super early. She was the furthest room. So she wasn't even near it. There was 4 other rooms before her room. It was a big, long hallway. So you can't really hear too much. Like, put a fan on if you're trying to sleep. But we're watching The Bachelor, you know? So she called and ratted on us, and so all of us had to go down to the office and get talked to, and we had to sign a paper that we're not going to do it again or we're going to be evicted. So annoying.
Like, just watching a show?
Because boys were going in rooms.
Oh, boys.
And boys were going in rooms, and they were staying over way too late. So
they're not even staying the night. They're just there too late.
Exactly.
Naughty.
Exactly. And, you know, they're saying, no, we do a check to check the cameras to see, like, what time people are leaving. No, you don't. No, you don't. Because I've been here 8 months. Nothing's happened. Nothing's happened. And so, yeah, a couple months went by. And one of my roommates, she sold her contract. And she was probably leaving in a month, maybe. And she had an eviction notice on her door because she told that her boyfriend would hang out in her room. Like, why? And every time we would try to confront her about it, she lied. She's like, no, like, I didn't know. Like, I had to go sign it too.
No, you didn't.
It's like, are you kidding me? You're the only one that has issues with this.
Yeah.
Like, why does it matter? Are you sad because you don't have, like, a boy to bring to your room?
She's probably jealous.
Like, it has to be a jealous issue. With getting them evicted, like, that's horrible.
That's gnarly.
That's so
Just for
mean.
having someone in your room, too. Like, that's absolutely ridiculous.
Exactly. It's like, you're the one that's a mess. Like,
you're the nuisance.
Seriously. Like, you cannot keep things clean. And she would always have, like, her laundry on the... anyways. Yeah, because she didn't like drying her laundry. So it'd just be wet.
She doesn't like drying anything,
No,
apparently.
she doesn't like drying anything.
Like to use the machine.
Yeah. So
hand wash, hand dry.
I was so excited to get away from her. Like, she gave me, like, the heebie-jeebies. Like, there's just bad vibes from her. She was not, like, nice.
That sucks. That's why you just can't do randoms. You really can't.
Yeah. But my other randoms that I've had have been good. It's just her. Okay, so now we have some Reddit stories. I have 4, and they're pretty short.
Okay, then you start since you have 4.
Okay. I do like my really short and sweet one.
Sure.
He left the oven on for a month.
A month? What do you mean?
That's it.
That's not enough context. For a month.
For a month.
Oh my god.
Did it catch on fire? Did you not feel the heat that was coming from the oven? Like,
were you home? Did you not use it again?
So it probably was like a bigger apartment, I'm guessing, or a home.
That's just crazy, though.
What?
Or maybe they both left.
And how would you know it was a month?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, unless it was like a summer
like they left
break.
they left for vacation or something for a month. They went to Europe. I need more context on that one. That's crazy.
But for someone literally just to write that on Reddit, he left the oven on, period, for a month, period.
I need more details. I can't handle that.
So funny.
During the really cold weather this past month, I put the heater on to 71, and my roommate said it was too hot, that she felt like she was suffocating, and that she almost passed out trying to make breakfast. 71 during the cold weather.
Is she from Alaska? What do you mean? 71's perfect.
Then she had the audacity to put it on cool when it was freezing.
Oh? Does it say where they live?
No, it doesn't say where they live.
Oh my gosh.
I have never been allowed to touch a thermostat.
It's true.
Our mom controlled the thermostat. She's not. No one's allowed to touch it. But it's funny though, because she'll come home and she'll be like, "It's hot in here. No one's turned it down."
We're like, we don't know how to use it.
I mean, we do, but we're not allowed to touch it.
And she wouldn't say we're not allowed to use it because she wants to, like, save electricity. Like, no. My mom wants it to be cool. If it's hot outside, it's cool. Like, she's spending extra to have the AC on, running, because she doesn't want to be hot. She needs that perfect temperature.
Yeah. If it's not her perfect temperature, she's not okay. It's hot, she's cold, she's hot.
But we grew up with her, doing the thermostat, so we're used to her temperatures, so we like it. Like, it's kind of nice not being able to touch it.
I want to have a house that has AC that I can control my own and
well,
see
you
what
will.
I put it on.
Because I really have no idea. Like, I don't know what I like what the sweet spot is.
I feel like I would like it colder because I do like to be wearing sweats.
I do too, in a blanket.
I want to be cozy, and I do really like it cold at night.
Yes,
so
especially at night, even if it's cold at night, like, you still put the AC on. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I don't know what 71 even feels like because I don't ever control that.
Yeah. Well, and
I don't know what it is in this house.
I'm like, yeah, because you don't have AC or anything.
I don't have AC and I don't have heat. So the temperature is what it is.
Like, what is it? And it feels nice right now.
Yeah, no, it feels good. And then I have fans, but I think that's so funny. 71 might be hot for me.
It's true. It's true, it might. But I feel like it too, like, depends, like, where she, like, grew up, Like, if she grew up in, like, Alaska. Mm-hmm. And 50 degrees is warm for her. Even, like, Boston. Like, there was this girl's YouTube channel that I love, and she was talking about how the weather's so nice. Like, she doesn't have to wear a coat. It was 50 degrees. 50 degrees is freezing. I need a puffer. I need a hoodie. I need sweats. I need Uggs. That does not feel good.
Nope.
Like, that's crazy. But it does get 0 degrees. So
I can't live in temperatures. I can't live in temperatures like that.
Like, for me to say 50 degrees feels good, oh, that's so sad.
No.
I don't want to be there. I don't
even want to be there on a vacation.
No.
I like warmth.
Mm-hmm.
But cold at night.
Okay. I had a roommate that set their alarm really early and really loud and then snooze for an hour. Asked them several times to not do that. When I was gone for a few days, I set an alarm and I hit it. Set it off several times during the night. When I came back, they never did it again. Oh. Finally got my rest.
Genius.
That is so funny.
That if you want to piss me off, you have the alarm go off multiple times. You press snooze. Brandon knows not to do that. Otherwise, I will get so mad.
Yeah.
No pressing snooze. Get up.
You have one chance.
You were planning on getting up at that time. Get up at that time.
Yeah.
Nothing gives me more anxiety and sends a shock through my body other than hearing the alarm in the morning. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter if it's a da 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 or a brr brr.
Anything is terrifying.
It stresses me out so bad. I do not like being awake.
Yeah.
Or waking up. There's nothing that boils my blood more than that.
Exactly.
It's my biggest pet peeve in the whole world.
That's insane. So honestly, that is hysterical that she literally hid an alarm clock and set it off in the middle of the night. Mm-hmm. That is amazing.
He got a taste of his own medicine.
I love that. I feel like I would do that.
My issue, too, I think why it makes me so upset is I cannot go back to sleep. Mm-hmm. So I know if that's happening, I'm like, it'll go off, and then I'll kind of drift into sleep a little bit, but I'm still fully aware of what's going on, and then it goes off again, and I'm like, what? Now I'm fully awake again.
Yeah.
I had this one roommate who used to steal my cooked food from the fridge. I would come back from my toxic workplace and see food missing, and it would be the last straw. Another one loved to live in filth. House was always full of dust. Toilet hadn't been clean in months. She slept in every day, but the bloody alarm would go off every 10 minutes.
Oh my gosh. Stealing food? Why? Like, that's so mean. Like, someone's buying their own food, and if they're coming home from a long day and wanting to eat their food, it should be there. Like, that's not okay. Because then now that person has to go and get food or make food or whatever it is. It's a lot of work.
Making 3 meals a day is a lot.
It's a lot.
And when you're exhausted and you're coming home, like, knowing you're coming home to food is the best feeling ever.
Exactly.
It's so exciting. You're like, I don't have to do anything. I just have to throw this in the microwave, and then I can sit on the couch, eat my food, and watch my show and chill. And then if someone was to take that away from me, they'd be dead.
No, that's so messed up. Oh, that just makes me so mad. Like, if you ask, great. Ask me, please. Mm-hmm. But don't just take. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean you can just take my food?
I will say. If there are leftovers in the fridge and they are Brandon's, I mean that. He's my husband. It's different.
It's different. No, for sure. It is different when it's, like, your significant other. But to a roommate, that could be, like, more of a stranger.
We don't... I'm not sharing money with the roommate. Like, that... You can't do that.
That's very weird.
I don't love the roommate like I love my husband. I know he won't be mad at me.
Yeah.
That mad, at least.
Like, he'll get over it.
He'll get over it, and he'll still love me. And
he'll eat my stuff, too. He'll eat my leftovers.
It's the amount of snacks he finishes.
Yeah.
You know, I'll be so excited to eat a snack. Gone. Snacks don't last in this house, so I don't think it's a problem for me to eat his leftover meals. I really don't.
Nope.
And odds are I have dinner planned.
You're fine.
He's not reliant on it.
Okay. I came home from work and she's on my laptop eating chips and queso in my bed. I asked her why she's eating in my bed and room and not in her own room, and she replied, "Oh, I don't want to get my bed dirty."
Shut up.
What do you mean?
Why is it okay to get someone else's bed dirty?
What? Like, excuse me? So,
get out of here.
You want crumbs and stains on someone else's bed? Like, you think that they would probably like stains and crumbs on their bed? What do you mean?
Not the chip crumbs.
How does that make sense? How does it make sense to someone?
No, it doesn't. It's like, so silly.
You're so rude. That's horrible.
Yeah, that's not okay.
Like, I need more. What did you say back? What was her reply to your freak out? Like, I need to know.
Is she usually in your bed? Like, what boundary was crossed to where it's okay for her to go in the bed?
Yeah, because she was on her laptop as well.
Yeah.
Like, that's weird.
If you don't set boundaries from the beginning, then you do something once with them, and then they'll walk all over you and be like, oh, everything's okay. Yeah. Sometimes I'm in his bed watching, on his computer. It's fine.
But if you have a bed...
use your own bed.
Or go to the couch. Or go to the table.
Yeah, it's not that hard.
Like, what?
Like, let's not eat in bed.
That's horrible.
Okay, this is my last one.
Okay.
Freshman year, on the first day, one of my roommates saw my inhaler, assumed it was some kind of fake device for smoking, and totally freaked out. The situation escalated to the point that the RAs showed up, checked everything out, and confirmed it was just a regular inhaler. They asked me to keep it stored somewhere else less visible to avoid confusion. Despite that, the roommate still didn't believe it was real. He insulted the RA for not catching it, and then called his uncle, who's a police officer in the next town over. Around 9 p.m., his uncle showed up, completely unannounced to me, and the roommate let him in. From my perspective, some random local cop just walked into my dorm room and demanded to see my inhaler. I handed it over, mostly because I was frustrated and just wanted the nonsense to stop. The officer took one look at it, realized it was nothing more than a normal inhaler, and said nothing to me. Handed it back, gave his nephew a harsh look, and left. And that was just day 1 of knowing this roommate.
What the heck?
That is crazy.
You're like, I couldn't even smoke if I wanted to. I have this inhaler for a reason.
That would be bad for my asthma.
Seriously, I couldn't breathe.
That's insane.
That's not okay. Like, what?
Let loose. Let loose just a little bit, okay? Even if it was, who cares? It's not your life. It's not your lungs. Like, it's not bothering you.
No.
If someone was smoking around me all the time, I would have a problem with that. But if they were, like, hiding it.
If you just saw it on a table.
I'm like, not my problem.
Yeah, it's not affecting you.
No, it doesn't affect me in any way.
You know, all of these are just jaw-dropping. Like, nothing comes to my brain. Like, the stupidity these people have, you know, to not be self-aware. Like, oh my gosh.
It makes me think of the Mel Robbins. Just let people be. Just let them do what they're going to do. Don't let it affect you so much to the point where you're calling people, calling your uncle cop. Like, it's too much. There's way too much in life to worry about than, you know, the little things your roommate does or whatever.
Yeah.
But it does actually remind me of my friend in college who I had these Prada prescription glasses.
Mm-hmm.
And they were super cute, but they were for, like, being on the computer because it would strain my eyes really bad. And I was working, like, a computer job.
Mm-hmm.
She stole my glasses because they're Prada and they're cute. She took them. I was so frustrated. I kept asking for them back. She would never give them back to me. So I just showed up at her house. She lived with her parents.
Yeah.
And I was like, hi, this person has something of mine. Do you mind if I go in her room and grab it?
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, yeah, absolutely. Got my Prada glasses back, and I don't think I ever saw her again.
Oh my gosh, that's
it's like,
horrible.
Come on. Don't take someone, like, I don't see very well.
Yeah.
I don't wear.
Still to this day. You need glasses or contacts, but you don't.
I don't do it. I don't wear contacts because they're terrifying to put in your eye. And I should be wearing glasses more, but I don't. But let's not steal someone's glasses.
That they need and they bought the prescription for.
Exactly. If it was if someone had a cane that was designer,
don't take it.
Don't take that.
No.
People need it. People need their stuff. Let's not steal.
That is so funny. Oh my gosh. That cracks me up. I had a roommate who was fully enjoying her college experience, and I'll just leave that there with all the usual stories of how it affected us, her roommates. Meanwhile, I'm actually trying to study. She comes home after a football game, finds me in my book, sneaks up, and fires one of those stadium compressed air horns directly in my left ear.
No!
I still don't hear very well from it. Why can I hear it?
I know. I'm like, my ear hurts for you.
Yeah, that's horrible.
The thought of that literally hurts.
A stadium air horn, that has to be so loud than the ones you get from, like, Party City, you know? Those are probably super gnarly. And even those anything super close to your ear hurts.
If someone yells in my ear,
Yeah.
I'm like, why'd you do that?
Like, oh my gosh. I would freak out. I'd be like, you're paying for my...
I don't like loud noises.
Yeah.
That's never okay.
You're paying for my ENT checkup.
Yeah. That could have perforated her eardrum.
No, seriously.
She probably should have gone to an ENT.
She still doesn't hear very well.
Yeah, she
That's
probably
awful.
should go to an ENT.
She should. Yeah. As bad as that was, I think the runner-up was a week vacation everyone took. She brought a boyfriend home the night before we left and ate a bunch of seafood. They threw up in the trash and left without a thought. What we came back to was the most awful stench
Ew.
I've ever had to bear. Hundreds of flies everywhere. The hate is real, y'all.
I can't handle throw up. Other people throw up my own.
No.
No. I don't know how.
I have a phobia. If
I
I feel like I have to throw up, I am crying. I do not want to throw up. It's disgusting. And it hurts.
I can't handle the sound. I can't handle the smell.
No.
I've had to take care of our dad when he was post-surgery throwing up. I couldn't do it. Thank goodness Brandon was with me, and I was like, Brandon, I can't handle this. I start crying. I literally was crying because he was throwing up so violently. I was like, he's not okay. There's something wrong. It stinks. I can't look at it. I can't touch it. I'm going to throw up. When I hear other people throw up, it makes me feel like I'm going to.
Why wouldn't you want to throw it up? And it sounds like it was probably...
Deal with your own throw up.
in a trash can or something.
Yeah, and they said in the trash.
Yeah, in the trash.
Deal with your own
How
mess.
easy is it just to take the trash and throw it away?
Yeah. And then
So
the garbage
you'd
man does the
rather
rest.
have all of the hundreds of flies. That's disgusting. You have a stench that's lingering all around.
No.
It's going to soak into the carpet,
talk
the
about
walls,
this.
the clothes.
I can't handle it.
That's so disgusting.
No.
Why are people so dumb?
Don't expect others to clean up your mess
No.
and deal with your mess, and don't create disgusting
Well, no, they
smells.
all went on a trip.
Yeah.
They went on a week, so it was probably like spring break or something. So they were all gone for a week. Or like Thanksgiving break. So they come back to that.
That's disgusting.
And seafood?
No. Please be considerate of others.
Seriously. Ugh, okay, those were awful. Those make me feel sick to my stomach, honestly.
I'm so glad I don't have to live with a roommate anymore.
I know.
I'm past that point where I just get to live with my husband. And I chose him, and I vetted him, and I've trained him.
And if there's something that you do not like, you will talk about it like an adult.
Exactly. Communication is key.
Seriously. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, hope you guys liked those stories. Those were fun to read. If you have any suggestions of what we should talk about on our podcast, you can let us know. Thank you so much for listening.
We had so much fun, and we look forward to making podcasts every single week. So join us on Monday. Mocktail Monday is back. I don't know what we're going to do yet, but it'll be something yummy.
Yeah, it'll be super good. But thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you on Monday.
Bye.
Bye.